What's up, everybody? So we're here once again another reaction. Today we are hopping into Scrubs episode number 10 of season number 3 called My Rule of Thumb. Hopefully it's a good episode. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you've been enjoying this series. Of course, if you have, you like, you comment at the channel. Patreon for the full reaction, all that good stuff over there if you want it. If you don't, that's totally cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. All right, so the previous episode we had, it was a while ago. So the previous episode was the one where Cox stays with Turk and JD because they gave him, like, you know, they did that whole thing about giving him the advice they gave him. Janitor starts to mess with Turk because Carla wants to wait till marriage, right? The wedding night or something. And yeah, we met some old guy that I don't know what that was about, but yeah, that's where we're at. We're gonna hop in here. This one's called My Rule of Thumb. Here it is. Here we go.
That's sacred, honey.
Okay. Oh, dark in there, right?
No. Still, all you need to break the pattern is for something shocking to happen. Like, say, Dr. Cox being in a good mood.
You know, pal, after...
Oh, Ted, no! Oh my God. It's Cox's happiness saved Ted.
Good.
Poor Ted.
Chicken.
What the hell? You want him to die? Yeah. I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
Now, not ever.
Damn. Where you wanted
Well,
it?
if your wedding ceremony is going to be in Spanish, then how will I know that you're officially married? Because
What?
all my cousins will throw tortillas in the air and fire their guns. Really?
No, dumbass.
God, I wish I was ethnic.
It's always hard to work with terminally ill patients.
Ted's helping Maggie with her will.
Thanks again.
What's wrong with her?
How'd you get through 60 pages so quickly?
Well, Miss Himsel, it helps to not really know what you're doing.
Stop it, Ted. You're a great lawyer.
Oh, I love her.
Maggie, you seem so at peace with everything.
There's really only one thing I'll regret. I'm 38 years old and I'm a virgin.
Me
Oh,
too.
shit.
Sorry, it's just a reflex from college when I used to play the tambourine in a Christian rock band, which was...
You know,
Is there anything we can do?
Got her
don't people
laid?
sometimes pay for sex?
Oh,
You want a
boy, do they.
prostitute?
I slept with Jenny Johnson's older brother in high school, and then he decided to tell all of his friends what my orgasm face looked like.
What are you doing?
And 3 of them posed like that for their yearbook photos. Paid for that one free.
What's wrong here?
Isn't it great being so comfortable with someone you don't have to talk?
He's bored already. That's her whole thing, right?
Anyway, the
Is,
point is, silence is awesome.
Relax, newbie. The gimp is chained up.
oh my
Careful,
God.
Randall got loose.
Who? Why? Powerful, tiny fists.
I gotta get out of there.
Much love.
Oh my God, stop. He messed up his
I
workout.
don't know what you're talking about there, Butch. I don't know if you're sucking up to me or making...
So you and Jordan had a kid?
Parenthood's pretty amazing.
Oh, so he's like a
Tell you what,
old
you're all
friend.
set. Some peon from surgery is going to come down here and do your pre-op, and then you're...
At her place for a few weeks, and we've been sharing a bed for 8 years.
Who?
Isn't Mariana your mother?
Hey, who are we talking about here, you or me?
Look, here's the rule there, porn star. The moment her toothbrush hits your sink, you've got yourself a permanent...
There'll be toilet paper everywhere.
What?
Gotta go.
Hey,
This is it. Stop the car. Stop the
Couldn't
car.
we just find a guy that would want to do this instead of a regular non-sex worker guy?
What a rush! I mean, I've never slept with a prostitute before, but if it is half as much fun as buying one, sign me up.
Hey, quiet down back there.
Sorry.
Idiots.
Even though I won't be performing the transplant, I totally forgot the rule to the transplant list is no drinking unless Cox says you're a great guy.
Wow, because he had...
the guy's been on the list for 3 stinking years. This is a no-brainer.
You're right. He's out.
What? Wow.
Move in. It's no
What do
big
you-
deal. It's not
no.
like she has the keys yet.
Don't be a dumbass. This needs a place to crash.
God, I'm horrible at giving bad news. Wait a sec, I'm a doctor. I get bad news all the time. Just like I did with Mr. Clark.
Slim, what are you in for?
Robbery.
She said slim. She's loving this.
Prostitution. Would you please stop enjoying this so much? Photo op. Glamour.
You need to get your arm off you before I
Why you
throw
gotta
that
play
phone
a
yours up in the street.
Why you play a hating?
Who wants to tell me what happened? Lucy?
Of guys that would love to have sex with your patient.
Nice.
What the hell? What's it gonna be like when she's at my place?
There'll be banana hammocks everywhere.
Oh my God, you're a dude?
Sorry, Larry.
Oh, I feel so bad. I'll make it up to him. I will hook him up with that chick. Dude, that's Larry again. Oh.
Hello and welcome to Mixed Surgeons. May I take your order?
Don't worry, sweetheart. This will all be over in a second.
What are you doing?
Please stop.
Oh. It's the hips that fool me.
Can't believe Chuck gave up stripping to become a city councilor.
Is it Ted? I feel like it's Ted.
Hey.
The responsibility.
Holy cow, I get it.
The one guy who had
Moment here, it's very touching.
a champagne glass at
You know I'm right.
at a wedding?
Sometimes we forget that rules are there for a reason.
Man, this sucks.
Other times rules are meant to be broken.
It is Ted.
You are so beautiful.
Me too. Or not.
He's panicking.
Of course, some rules are just plain silly.
I got big plans for tonight.
Hey, you never told me what you really think of Turk.
He
He
respects
is a
him.
complete tool. But I suppose you could do a lot worse.
They don't, I kind of wish that they would have hung out more. Cause once you know, Turk and her got serious, they kind of put Cox on the back burner. All right, well, that was episode number 10, season number 3. Solid episode. I'll probably give it a 7. I liked it. I mean, there was no closure to the thing at the end. We never had the conversation with the guy and told him. Like, I would have loved to have seen Turk's conversation with the guy that, the guy that lost the liver or whatever. JD panicking is typical JD, over the top thinking, oh my God, things are going to get the worse. The best stuff is probably the Elliot stuff with her and the prostitute and thinking she's hood or whatever. Probably the best stuff. I mean, the fact that one woman got to sleep with somebody was solid. Story part as a story thing. But other than that, competition between Turk and, not even competition, what do you call it? The mini rivalry between Cox and Turk. That's going to keep going. But like this episode, you kind of see that Cox learned to respect Turk. I just kind of wish we would have gotten more of that. Because, you see that Dr. Cox makes a solid point, but then Turk makes a better point. But we never get like that actual, I don't know, a better voice. Like the voiceover wasn't even as great as it could have been when it came to like the actual situation. A guy had 2 glasses of champagne a month ago at his daughter's wedding, and that takes him off the transplant list. I mean, I guess if that's the rules, that's the rules. But I wish we would have gotten more emotional parts out of that. The beginning stuff when Cox came in happy because one of his patients gets to live. I guess thought it was solid, but there wasn't nothing really grabbing story wise or anything like the way we've had in some other episodes. Even some of the comedy that had some moments that were really funny, but most of all, it was just kind of an okay episode. I was just kind of watching it. Some of the jokes missed for me, but I kind of want some of the characters to grow a little bit more and do different things. Mostly Kelso. His character is just super annoying and doesn't ever appear to change. He's the one character that I feel doesn't really ever, we never get to see him be human. I kind of wish we got that a little bit. It's interesting that Carla wants to know what Dr. Cox thinks of Turk. We have the whole thing with the sleeping with the woman. She's a virgin. You know, we have Elliot, you know, his need to like, say too much. So she needs a place to crash. And JD's taking it as like the biggest deal ever. She needs a place to crash for a few days. I mean, maybe it's a big deal, but like, what would you prefer? She stay on the street? Like, she's your girl. Like, you, like, not that big of a deal, but JD, you know, over the top. Like, yeah, these jokes weren't that funny. The stuff with the short guy hitting JD in the nuts, it didn't make me laugh. You know, it's all opinion based. So if it made you guys laugh, that's cool. And even this rivalry, like I thought I would have done more of an emotional part of it at the end. Like, it didn't bother Turk what Cox said when he said he wasn't good enough for Carla, which it should have, I think. Maybe a little bit, I don't know, because Carla and Turk were having that argument at the beginning that could like, you know, and they were like, you know, he was being immature or whatever. Let me see if anything else. You know, the girls get arrested for picking up a prostitute. They then this thing right here with the guy can't get the liver. Oh yeah, this Raining Man thing was actually pretty. I like this Raining Man one. It's fun. It's funny. And yeah, we show the girl, but there's no emotional. She just says hi and goes away. There's no talk or anything. I don't know. I would have. You guys know when I love this show when it does an amazing balance of like comedy with like emotional, and I feel like they had the opportunity to go emotional. Yeah, that's the episode. I mean, I thought it was okay. It was solid. It wasn't great or anything, but it was solid. I'll give it a 7. But yeah, that's my reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Pick you up for the reaction. I'm gonna get out of here and touch.